I think this would have worked better if I just brought the Gorilla cart over here, but I can haul some pine shavings, right? Well, hola amigos, welcome back to Sonnie's Place. I'm Emma. Today we're gonna go ahead and add some more pine shavings to our coops. Now that we're getting some cooler evenings, it's always good to add a couple of layers of pine shavings every couple weeks or so. We use the deep litter method, so the more layers we can put in there combined with their droppings just gives us better ingredients for compost later. I also wanted to talk a little bit about an email that I got the other day. It was an email from a company that's totally unrelated to homesteading, but I thought the message more than applied to our setting as well. I'm actually adding this log so I can hold down some of the old bags that have been kind of blown around the property that I'm gonna go ahead and pick up as well. This will keep them from blowing around off the cart. I'll tell you what, it was kind of cool earlier. Got up this morning and I don't know if they're starlings or what kind of birds, but they were flying around. There was a lot of birds creating these beautiful murmurations. I just thought it was the coolest thing. We were so mesmerized. But it was just cool to see. Always fun to see all of the cool things that nature has to offer out here. The ducks do a good job of kicking out a lot of this bedding out of the coop here. You see it all out here. So we're gonna add a nice thick layer of some pine mulching and then also add some to the Buffy coop over there. I hope you can hear Franklin over there. He's been crowing at us. He's been crowing ever since he got here. Yeah. I love that. I love that sound. I like to keep a nice area here clear of bedding because otherwise I just kick it out anyway. Now that we've put down our fresh layer here in the duck coop, well, hi, sweetheart. Hi. You just checking stuff out? I know. Got curious ducks. Seriously, love the smell of this stuff. I want to talk a little bit about this email that I got. And in the subject line it says, Instagram is a liar. And I thought, okay, all right, you got me. I'm gonna go ahead and click on this thing, see what you've got to say. The email proceeds to say that rather the influencers that you and I follow are only sharing a partial truth at best. Now, what they were implying is that these social media influencers make you want their bodies, whether it's fitness influencers, their houses, their clothes, their lives. We see all these pretty pictures on Instagram and we want that. That's what we want for ourselves. And YouTube is no different, I know that. But for us as homesteaders, it leaves us wanting more animals, bigger gardens, cool greenhouses, adorable farmhouses, even off-grid living, pantries, canners, dehydrators. You get the point, right? And it got me to thinking, you know, how often do we set these goals for ourselves that feel like they're going really slow, or it seems like nothing's happening at all, no movement. You compare yourself to these influencers, to these Instagram folks and these YouTubers, and they've got all these amazing things, and here we are, still busting our butts every day and not seeing the progress that they're showing. And sometimes makes you feel like you just want to quit. But let's be honest, social media, even these amazing YouTubers that we love to follow, that have inspired us and fanned the flames of our dreams, they've done us a disservice. Now, if you're confused, I'll tell you what I mean by that. They're feeding into our desire for instant gratification. And when you start working towards your goals, especially as they relate to homesteading and self-sufficiency, instant gratification is just not going to work. You know what will? Patience and persistence. Because whether we like it or not, things take time. Hi, sweetheart. I got a guest. And I've talked before about what we're trying to do here, that our goal is to build a legacy, and there's nothing that's instant about that. So they used an example in the email about the Grand Canyon and how it took 6 million years for the Grand Canyon to form. How the water from the Colorado River carved a channel through this hardened red rock and stone over that entire span of time. They talked about what we can learn from the Grand Canyon and the Colorado River. Granted, what we're doing and trying to achieve here isn't going to take 6 million years. I mean, who has that kind of time? But all of that serves as a reminder that things take time. So this coop isn't as bad. We've got still a good layer of nice rich pine shavings, but it is starting to get a little bit of a smell, just enough that I feel better about just going ahead and adding that layer. So I was thinking about this email and how it applies to what we're doing here on our homesteads. And it came down to this. If you want your own Grand Canyon, whatever that looks like for you, you have to keep going, bit by bit, day after day. Don't get discouraged because things aren't happening as fast as you wish they would. The key takeaway, I think, is to show up every day and to keep chipping away at your goals. Because who knows, one day you might wake up and realize that you've accomplished your goals. And that feeling is worth all that time and effort. I think that looks tons better. They're gonna love that, and it smells amazing. Some pine shavings stuck on my Band-Aid. All set, Franklin. You're all set, big guy. Look at him. He's handsome. Hi, handsome guy. Hello. Hi, big boy. I'm gonna go ahead and go around the property and pick up all the feed bags that have been blown around everywhere. I want to go ahead and end this the way they did in their email. Remember, a river cuts through rock not because of its power, but because of its persistence. Be a river. Be a river. She is amazing here. I think I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy the view. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I'm Emma from Sonnie's Place, encouraging you to grow your best life. Adios.